Hello everyone and welcome in. I'm echohack and we just got a huge update from Blizzard about Diablo Immortal launch. This contains launch information not previously confirmed in any data mine. First, Blizzard is planning this week to release a blog post detailing server launch information. I know everyone out there will immediately start planning which server their clan is going to go to, so keep a close eye out for this blog post when it drops. I also want to remind folks that when you play, to connect your account with your Battle.net account. Go ahead and make a Battle.net account right now before launch so you're immediately ready for Immortal launch. This is especially important if you're playing both on PC and mobile, as crossplay and cross-progression are done through your Battle.net account only. Now, one big question we've gotten here on the channel is, what is the actual clan size? We now have official confirmation that this is 100. Not 150 or 200, but 100. This also means that the Immortals have a total of 300 members, since the Immortals will comprise of 3 total clans. Now, let's talk about Warbands. There's been a lot of mystery about this system. Now, while we know from data mining what Warbands might be about, we haven't had confirmation from Blizzard on exactly how this system will work at launch, but now we do. When you reach Westmarch, you're going to find Valstus, the Warband Steward, next to the lower right side of the dead tree. Valstus will introduce you to the Warband system and will allow you and your Warband to travel to your Warband camp. This is a separate location that you go to that's reserved just for your 8-player Warband. It's kind of like a little cozy space just for you. This area has the Warband Stash, a shared stash between your teammates that allows you to borrow up to 1 item at a time. You can fill up the Warband Stash by gaining Warband chests when you grind dungeons and with your other Warband teammates. Now, when you open the chest, all of the contents will go to your Warband Stash, and those will be shareable among your Warband team members. However, if you borrow an item from the Warband Stash, and the member who originally contributed that item leaves your Warband, then the item will go with them. So don't think you can pull any shenanigans here where you feed a single person loot and rotate out Warband members or something like that. This is truly a team-based shared stash experience. Now, what's more is that you can actually see an access log of who borrowed which items from the shared stash. You can also filter by class and slot to make it easier to find exactly the item that you need. Now, importantly, we also think that set items will be able to drop from these Warband chests. This is super important because getting set items is very difficult. Warbands are going to be an absolute critical system for making sure that you can finish your loadouts and your builds. Now, speaking of loadouts, the Armory has also been confirmed for launch as well. This system allows you to save your build, including 5 loadouts. Each loadout can save set items, legendary items, charms, skills, active Paragon tree, normal gems, and legendary gems. Now you can quickly switch between your builds for different game modes. This allows you to get really nitty-gritty with all your builds and customize everything. Speaking of customization, there is now a new character creation screen. When you first make your character, you can modify your character's look, including your forehead, eyes, hairstyle, facial hair, hair color, and a lot more. What's important to note here is that this customization applies to all of the 3D models in the game, so that if you see your character on a leaderboard or on the Wall of Honor, you inspect them, you'll see your customizations there too. Now, be careful though. Right now, there's no way to change your character's facial features and initial customization after character creation. All right, now let's hop over to the Cycle of Strife. There's a brand new activity there for Shadows, and this actually changes how the entire ranking of the top 10 Dark Houses work. This is called the Shadow War. This activity determines the top 10 Dark Clans through a weekly tournament-style bracket. Registration for this battle is Monday to Tuesday, with preliminary battles beginning Thursday and the final battle on Saturday. You even get some good rewards, including a legendary crest, aspirant's keys, and some kind of loot chest. Now, the bracket itself is ranked by your Dark Clan's ranking in the Shadow War. So as the Cycle of Strife goes on, you will fight Dark Clans near your own ranking. If you rank high enough, you'll be put in the top 10 Dark Clans and be able to challenge the Immortals for their throne. Now, the Shadow War itself is based on the challenge of the Immortal. We don't have a ton of details here on how this works, but here's roughly how it works. There will be 3 battlefields for your clan, 1 main battle and 2 side battles. The main battle is against the opposing Dark Clan's leader in a raid-style 30v1 fight, where the opposing Dark Clan's leader is a giant raid boss. Now, if the side battles that you have win their objectives, they'll actually send buffs to your main battlefield. This means that you will need 3 times 30 players to fill slots for your Shadow War battle. That's 90 total players. Now, of course, you're going to have a Dark Clan to participate in the Shadow War. Now, previously, the details around how to create a Dark Clan were unknown, but now we know. And this is how it works. You need to collect a number of Occubus signets equal to the number of people in your clan in order to convert it into a Dark Clan. So around level 30, you're going to be able to make a regular clan. But in order to convert that into the Dark Clan, you need to reach level 40, complete the Biofen quest line, and then join the Shadows to earn that Occubus signet. If you have enough signets, then and only then can the clan leader convert it into a Dark Clan. Now, in the beta, once the Immortals are overthrown, there was a small downtime period of about 3 days before you could rejoin the Shadows and start fighting the next Immortals again. Now, this downtime period, we have confirmation, is entirely gone now, so you can just keep fighting the Immortals and keep getting Shadows rewards endlessly. Now, on the other hand, it's going to be a lot harder for the Shadows to win against the Mortals now. Previously, the Shadows could enter the final stage of the Cycle of Strife called Reckoning and get some insane buffs, like 100% more damage, 100% more defense, and more against the Immortals. But now these bonuses have been significantly toned down, and these aren't raw damage and defense bonuses anymore. We don't have confirmation on what all of the bonuses are, but we do know a couple. So, for example, there's one Reckoning bonus that takes the number of fights that you have to win down from 5 to 3, and there's another that brings it down to just 1 win. But these auto-win mechanics where you get massive amounts of damage and defense are gone, and that's a good thing. Now, let's talk about the Vault for a second. Previously, the Vault was opened from noon to 10 p.m. server time. That's changed. Now the Vault hours are from 12 p.m. to 2 p.m. and 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. server time. There are still a total of 1,200 daily Vault raids allowed from the Shadows, but also there cannot be more than 50 raids occurring at the same time. Now, there's one last change here to Vaults on the Immortal side. If you defend against a Shadow raid, then now you have a 3-minute cooldown before you can defend against another one. This is really nice because this will allow the Immortals to participate in Vault defense instead of just having one group spamming back-to-back Vaults. Let's talk about set items. So first, we now have confirmation of the new set, Untouchable Mountebanks. If you watch my set item guide, you'll see that in that guide it's unconfirmed. So here's the new set. The 2 out of 6 bonus. Each time you take damage, you have a 20% chance to gain a shield that absorbs damage equal to 13% of your maximum life. Cannot occur more than once every 9 seconds. The 4 out of 6 bonus. Shield's damage absorption increased to 33% of your maximum life, and you can move unhindered through enemies while the shield is active. 6 out of 6 bonus. Your shield has a 25% chance when it expires to explode for 40% of your maximum life and damage to all nearby enemies. I don't think this set is really that good, so I don't think this really changes much in terms of the tier list that I had in my set item video. Now, one thing we also know is that set items will unlock more gradually across difficulties. Now, you won't be able to collect the full 6 out of 6 set bonuses until Hell 4 difficulty. We think this means that Blizzard has changed the difficulties at which the different set item slots unlock at. So instead of everything unlocking at Hell 2 like we previously thought, you'll now see a more gradual progression with everything finally being unlocked at Hell 4. We also now have confirmation about a Paragon reset system. There's a new button on the Paragon tree that allows you to reset your Paragon points entirely. And now you can do this once every 7 days with no other restrictions, costs, or currency. No real money costs here. The previously data mined Mastermind Paragon tree has also been confirmed. However, now it unlocks at Paragon 150. This means that there are now 2 Paragon trees at 150, Soldier and Mastermind. Mastermind is by far the most powerful Paragon tree in the game, so Paragon 150 is going to be a huge power spike for many players. The Mastermind tree revolves around having unique classes in your party, so make sure that you're planning your party carefully at launch. Now here's a sneak peek of one of the abilities in the tree. Covert Operations increases your critical hit chance by 2.5% for each different class present in your party. Now Challenge Rift also has a minor update. There's more granularity between the different Challenge Rift levels now. Previously, Challenge Rifts capped out at floor 100. Now they cap out at floor 200. In general, they're the same difficulty, but it'll be easier to go from level to level now. What's more is that now you can skip up to 5 floors of a Challenge Rift if you clear it fast enough. And you'll get any of the rewards for the skipped floors in the mail now too. So you don't need to go back and clear all those previous floors like you did in the beta. Well, that's it for this one. What do you think about the new Shadow War system? Will you and your clan be aiming for the top 10 Dark Clans? Let me know in the comments down below. Anyway, I'll see you in the next one. Peace!